All right, so you've been stopped for a DUI. You've been pulled over, usually at night, and they're going to suspect DUI. What do? Well, first, you need to shut your mouth. You have the right to remain silent, so use it. And that applies even before you've been arrested. You don't have to talk. You don't need to say anything. A lot of people get in trouble because they start talking and they think they can talk their way out of something, and usually it makes it a lot worse. So, shut your mouth, number one. You can hand over your driver's license, your proof of insurance, registration, whatever, without having to talk. Because what's going to happen is when you start talking, they're going to say, hey, we smell alcohol. Have you been drinking? And most people try to talk their way out of it by saying, yeah, I've had a couple. I've had 2, I've had 3. Most people say I've had 2 drinks. Well, now you've confirmed their suspicion that you've been drinking. Now they've got your own admission that, yeah, this person's been drinking because they've admitted to having 2 drinks. So don't say anything. You can't talk your way out of it. And you're not required to say anything. You can give them your basic information by handing over your license. Okay, well then, should I do the field sobriety test? No. Those tests are not designed for you to pass. In fact, they're designed for you to fail. Any of those tests you do, you're going to have marks against you that they're going to try to use against you to prove a DUI. So you don't have to do that. You don't have to do the HGM or have you follow their finger with your eyes. You don't have to do the walk and turn. You don't have to do the one leg stand. All of that is designed for you to prove their suspicion that they think you're drunk. You don't have to do those tests. You can say, no, I refuse to do those. Okay, well then I'm probably going to be arrested. Well, you're probably going to be arrested anyway since you got pulled over. They're not out there to help you out. They're trying to prove their case that they pulled you over because they suspect something. And so they've got confirmation bias. They're looking for something against you. So you're going to be arrested anyway. Don't offer them up evidence to help them prove their case. Okay, well in Georgia, if you are arrested, well, they're going to read you implied consent. They're going to suspend your license. So then what do? They're going to ask for blood, breath, or urine. Do you have to give that test? Well, no, you don't. You have the right to refuse that test. Now, they're going to threaten you by saying your license is going to be suspended. Well, if you're convicted of a DUI, your license is going to be suspended anyway. But by refusing to talk or do these tests, you're making their case so much more harder to prove against you. So our advice would be shut your mouth, don't do the test. Now, I say all this to say, friends, don't drink and drive. It's not worth it. If you've been accused or injured, give us a call. We'll be glad to help.